Okay, today on Cabal Cast, we are going to be continuing the Steel Talons Showdown series between Charles Womonk and Dune Tiger. This time, we are on the map Tournament Tower. So let's get straight into this. Up in the top left here, we see Charles. No, that's not Charles Womonk. Sorry, that's Dune Tiger. He's playing as the Orange Steel Talons, and down on the bottom right here, we see Charles Womonk playing as the Blue Steel Talons. So it's Charles Womonk. He's going to go for barracks and capture his tip spike to the left here, and then same thing for Dune Tiger. He's going to capture his tip spike to the top here. Both players are not going to go. Maybe Charles is going to go stop his engineer, as well as Dune Tiger. See, you can do this on Tournament Tower. A lot of people don't do this anymore, but what I used to do is sell a power plant quickly, and then I can get a reference squad there super fast. I remember Aurora Negra used to do that quite often. It looks like Charles Womonk is going to get that structure very quickly, and he's going to attack that Ruffman squad there. And Charles Womonk is not going to get anywhere close to Dune Tiger's Terra Brimmer Spike, and both these players are going to capture the tip spikes without any real troubles whatsoever. Foxhole is going to be placed on here. I'm not sure about that idea, but I guess that's what Dune Tiger needed to do, and that's what he did anyway. Refinery and War Factory is about to be placed down in a couple of seconds here. Yeah, still don't agree with that Foxhole, but I guess that's what Dune Tiger did. He's going to be finally getting to Charles Womonk's space, but I think Charles Womonk is going to shut him down. I didn't really know who fired first, but I guess it doesn't matter because Charles placed down another watchtower. So then he's going to be having two Ruffman squads. He needs to scout Dune Tiger's space, but Dune Tiger's not really doing anything. But obviously that Charles doesn't know that himself. Another Heavy Harvester has been placed out now. I'd love to see what's going to happen on this map. Obviously, it's going to be like Massive Titan Wars or Behemoths or Tier 3 or something like that. But yeah, I haven't seen this replay yet, so I'm not really sure what to expect here. The Judy Logistics Tower is garrisoned with two Ruffman squads from Charles Womonk. He should probably use one Ruffman squad to go scout Dune Tiger's base just to see what he can find. Because that Judy Logistics Tower doesn't give you any vision whatsoever. And I'm not sure and I guess that's how he left it that way. That's how EA made this game, where this GDI Justice Tower is supposed to give you like massive vision. At least maybe, the size of the yard at least around the Logistics Tower, but it's like that at least, which is terrible. But that's what EA made, so that's not too bad. I guess it's pretty bad. So Charles is going to go on the central platform, while Dune Tiger is just going to go to the side here, which is what normal players do on Tournament Tower. And a watchtower has been placed out now. Just attack that GDI Justice Tower. Charles Womonk is going to place his MCV on the central platform. Better defensive position, I think, but it's obviously a lot better when your MCV is down here because it's a lot better defended than having your MCV stay up here. But both these players did a little bit different. You saw Heavy Harvester is going to be coming out to that central tip field, and hopefully Dune Tiger is going to place on a refinery right now, but that's going to put him on low power, which is not good. And we see a Pitbull scout coming out now from Dune Tiger, but it's obviously going to be focused on by that Titan, or maybe that Pitbull's. Nope, he fired it on 2 shots to destroy the Pitbull. Titan's going to be coming out now from Charles Womonk, headed to the center of the map. See what he can get for maybe heavy Harvester. But there's a barracks here from Dune Tiger, and barracks is going to be popping out some rocket squads, and that's going to be see you later, Titan. Another power plant is going to be placed down by Dune Tiger, and Ruffman squads facing off in garrison structures. That's Charles Womonk's Pitbull. He used to be getting that into Dune Tiger's base to scout, because he hadn't scouted Dune Tiger's base once yet. Haven't seen a single Ruffman squad or Pitbull enter the base of Dune Tiger just yet. And barracks has been sold off now. Hopefully we'll be seeing another War Factory placed down now. Yep, that's a very aggressive War Factory by Dune Tiger. So let's see what Charles is doing. Charles has teched up to Tier 2 with his command post, upgrading some AP ammo. He that's good though, but he's going to be dealing with Tier 2, Tier 1 Titan spam, and Titan spam is going to be on the cards now for Dune Tiger, and he's just going to be coming straight into Charles Womonk's base, and Charles doesn't have an extra War Factory here, so he's going to be caught way out of position. He's trying to build watchtowers just to draw the Titans back a little bit, and it's going to be drawing the Titans back to the expansion just a little bit. But with this in hand, Dune Tiger is going to have a lot more Titans than Charles Womonk will, even though he just placed his War Factory, and he's going for some Wolverines, and Wolverines is not the answer. I mean, if Charles scouted Dune Tiger's base, he would obviously know that he's just going for straight Titans and nothing else. So Wolverines is not going to be the answer here, but I guess both these players are just going to be standing in their respective tip fields, just gathering up a bunch of Tiberium and hopefully going for massive attack soon enough. Charles Womack is still going for some Wolverines, and his AP ammo is just about done. Boom. There we go. Beautiful AP ammo on those Wolverines, which is going to be fantastic. Another refinery's been placed down now, selling off the tier 2 structure for some reason. Maybe doesn't want. Maybe once you get that AP ammo, he's just going to go straight for the attack now. And those Titans and Wolverines are going to be facing off against just plain on Titans. And that Titan will probably go down, and it does. So a lot of these Titans, so these Wolverines may have been a good idea after all. It's just causing the Titans a lot of problems, but the Titans are going to go back around the War Factory and fire from that angle there. But with these Titans now, with the range they have against these Wolverines, it's going to be pretty hard for Charles to focus on these Titans, especially since when the Tiberian silos are providing great cover fire for these Titans. And we see Orcas coming out from Dune Tiger. Oh, this is perfect. Charles Womack has no idea that there's going to be Orcas here. The Orcas are going to go straight over the Wolverines and going to attack the Harvesters straight up. And Charles absolutely has no answers to these Orcas. They're just going to take out 3 Harvesters, no questions about it. And that's going to put Charles Womack even further behind. So this whole Wolverine spam here from Charles Womack didn't do a whole lot of damage. They destroyed a lot of Titans, but Dune Tiger decided to go for Airfield Orcas, and Airfield Orcas was a perfect counter because Charles Womack never scouted it. So it's going to be pretty tough for him now to deal with this, because the Titans are going to be going for the crush maneuver. They're going to be crushing 2 Wolverines, and the Wolverines are going to be in full retreat back to the expansion here. And Charles Womack needs to do something right now, because the Wolverines and Titans are in his base, and the Orcas are coming back from Dune Tiger. They're going to take out more of the Harvesters. This Wolverine strat is not working out for Charles Womack, and the Wolverine and the Orcas are going to take out more of the heavy Harvesters. This is going to be GG for Charles Womack. He's selling off everything. And game number 2 of the Steel Talon Showdown series goes to Dune Tiger. So a 7-minute game, pretty short for the Steel Talon Showdown series. So we see that Dune Tiger had the most units, he had the most structures, he had the most resources, and the stats, favorite unit Wolverine, favorite unit Titan, only 53,597 to Charles Womack and 58,657 to Dune Tiger. So Dune Tiger had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he had about 3, 4, 5, 6, about $4,500 more in resource gathered than Charles Womack. All right, so there's your game on Tournament Tower. Series now is 1-1 in the Steel Talon Showdown series. My name's Cabal, and I'll see you guys all next time.